So hello again and welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for checking into Fabian Electrical Services Inc. Again, in today's installation, we're going to jump right into it. What I'm going to be doing in the installation is I'm going to be installing my electrical boxes for my electrical conduits. These conduits are going to be for my generator feed, generator backup that's going to be installed inside of the home. And what a generator backup does is it simply, once your power has been lost, it's going to kick right in and it's going to shoot your power back on. Again, you're going to also need, along with the generator, you're going to also require the main generator itself that's going to be located on the outdoor of the home, all staying within the code compliance with the installation. So this is simply a box. The reason for the electrical box is I cannot use my core line. It's called my electrical conduit that I have. It's basically core line, and I cannot use that on the outdoor. So I have to transition everything over. And the tools that I'm going to be using to do this job is a pair of 10 snips. I'm going to be using my file to file down the holes once the hole is cut. Normally we will use a hole saw to make the hole, but for some reason I didn't have the hole saw, so I had to use my 10 snips in order to get the hole cut. This box again is going to be for the installation of the electrical generator that's going to be located on the outdoor beside of the main electrical meter base for the home. So with this installation, it comes also with the cables that you have to pull. You also have to have your low voltage wiring for the electrical installation when it comes to the generators. Always staying in compliance with your electrical code rules. It's very important to make sure that you understand where to find these rules and apply them to the job when it's necessary. Again, for the installation, I'm not sure the type of cable that I'm going to be installing as yet. As the main service, it is a 400 amp incoming feed, and again, all the whole home is probably not going to be it's probably not going to need to have the backup generator running. Just for the certain circuits that you need, it's all up to the individual if they want to have the whole entire home on the backup generator. Again, this service is inside of the basement of the home, inside of the room where it's going to be is going to have it's going to have some sort of covering at the end of the installation, so when you walk into the basement, you're not going to see the installation straight. It's going to be hidden. Obviously, it has to be accessible by the code, staying in code compliance. Has to be accessible. All junction boxes, all electrical boxes, octagon boxes, wherever you make a joint, make a connection of your electrical wires, has to be accessible once the work is finished. It also has to have a cover plate placed on the face of the box. You also have to use your morettes when it comes to making your joints secure and firm. You also require the proper connectors to be used, proper couplings, whatever it may be, for the application, for the electrical installation. You have to make sure that you have all proper material on the job site when the installation is being performed. It's best to always double check your electrical code book to make sure that you stay within your code code compliance rules. You can obviously go above and beyond once it doesn't interfere with your budget on the job site. Very important to always keep that in mind. Also, it's very important to make sure that you calculate what size wire you're going to be using for the installation, what electrical boxes are going to be used, what electrical conduit are going to be used, whether it be liquid type, PVC conduit, the whole even NMDW. It's always best to make sure that you figure out what type of wire, size of wire, breaker size you're going to be installing before you obviously start the electrical installation. And again, this is the 2-inch conduit, electrical PVC, Corline. It's called. The trade name we normally use is Corline. So this is a 2-inch pipe, and the other pipe that's above is a 3/4. So that pipe is going to be for the high voltage line that's going to be going to the actual generator transfer switch. So now that you have seen the electrical conduit, this is the electrical conduit that I mentioned that cannot be used on the outdoor. So for this reason, I'm going to be installing the electrical box. It is a 8x8 box, I believe, 8x8 electrical box that I'm using. And again, this box is going to be simply placed for a matter of connections. Instead of using the conduit that's not required to be used on the outdoor by code rules, staying within the code compliance. We also have to remember that the code book overrules the installation, and it's best to have the proper installation before it's inspected. Once the inspector arrives on the job, you don't want to have a defect on the job. So it's always best to make sure that your electrical installation stay within the code compliance rules. And once you find yourself staying within your code compliance rules, you're not going to have any issues with the inspector at all. A lot of my work, a lot of my electrical installations, a lot of them I either know my rules by heart, or I somehow have to search them. And it's best to take the time out to do your research before you even book for an inspection. Once the inspector arrives on the job, if for some reason there is a defect, the electrical installation has to be up to par with the code compliance rules. So you're going to have to somehow fix the electrical installation before you can have it pass. So like I said, it's always best to make sure while you're doing your installation, double check your code book, make sure everything is good to go. So again, I would like to thank you guys all for tuning in to Fabian Electrical Services, and all my fans who've followed me throughout this time. I'd like to thank you guys all for tuning in, and please, for all those who hasn't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you become a member. Stay up to date for more content that I'm about to drop, and I will catch you guys on the next video.